Hey everyone! Now we're going to discuss about Practical Research 2, Quarter 1, Module 10, Illustrating and Explaining Conceptual Framework. But first, what is Conceptual Framework? It is a plan or a map that visualizes how the study would go from beginning to end. So, it is a plan or map showing a picture of what is expected to be the beginning of a research and what is expected to be the end or outcome. It represents the researcher's synthesis of literature on how to explain a phenomenon. It is the researcher's understanding of how the particular variables in his study connect with each other.
Structure of conceptual framework. Number 1 consists of concepts that are placed within a logical and sequential design. 2 represents less formal structures and used for studies in which existing theory is insufficient. 3 based on specific concept and proposition and taken from practical observation and intuition.
Purposes of a conceptual framework. 1. To clarify concepts and proposes relationship among the concepts in a study. 2. To provide a context for interpreting the study findings. 3. To explain observation. 4. To encourage theory development that is useful to practical.
Step-by-step guide on how to write the conceptual framework. Number 1, study your topic. Decide on what will be your research topic. Number 2, do a literature review. Go over relevant and updated studies related to your own research. Number 3, isolate the important variables. Identify the specific variables mentioned in the literature and show their interrelationship. Number 4, generate the conceptual framework. Build your own conceptual framework using the variables studied in the scientific articles you have read.
Pointers in writing a conceptual framework. Familiarize yourself with the objective of the conceptual frameworks. Base the contents of the conceptual on your own understanding of the elements and of the relationships of the research features. See to it that all aspects of the conceptual frameworks are related to the objective of the research. Let others read your conceptual frameworks for comments or feedback for improvement purposes.
Components of conceptual framework. The main parts: input, process, output. Research input contains the issue or research problem, significant variables that are related to the issue. Research process is where the researcher puts type of research or research approach, sampling method, data analysis, data collection method. Research output is where the research shows expectation, potential themes, possible findings.
Writing a conceptual framework. It cannot only help to guide your paper or research to ensure that your research stay on track, but it also helps to guide fellow researchers or advisors who are analyzing your research. Next, your framework introduces the relevant research and studies show how your study will help to contribute to the field of research.
This table shows the conceptual framework of the study. The students have to choose what career they want to pursue after taking their junior high school with respect to academic track, technical or vocational, sports track, arts and design tracks. However, parental intervention in students' career choices is considered as a factor that may affect the future career of the children. This study's conceptual framework was based on the ideas posted by Haynes. According to Haynes, school climate is the sum total of and the dynamic interactions among the psychological, academic, and physical dimensions of the school's environment. In this study, 3 dimensions were considered to assess school climate innovativeness, namely resources, personal motivation, and exploration. On the other hand, the indicators used in determining the effectiveness of the respondent schools were leadership and management style, job satisfaction, organizational commitment, and LET performance.